Wow, good morning everybody. It's a beautiful day. Funny how the energy shifts within the universe and how Mother Nature sees what we go through and how they help us from day to day and the healing process that we all go through every day. So if you're feeling bad today, if you're feeling like you just don't want to get up, if you feel so angry inside, don't worry about it. It will shift. Do you know the good thing about this? If you're watching this video, it means that you've been pulled here by the millions and millions of videos all over. So there is a reason why you're here today. I don't know what I'm going to talk about today. I've just pressed and I'm going to speak. And that's how I work. I work with a candle normally when I do my talks, and I just speak. So spirit flows through us all. That's how it works. They gently help us to help other people. And we think, oh, I'm clever. No, it's not you. It's the gentleness and the love and the whispers of spirit that give us the guidance that we need to help one another. If only we understood this, there would be no ego. There'd be no judgment. We know when we speak and we say bad things, but what does that mean? What does it actually mean when we say bad things, when we say awful things? Let's break that down, shall we? If you're going through a stage in life and you look back on your life and think, you know, I'm angry, I'm filled with fear, I knee-jerk, I get upset. Hey, welcome to the world. You're no different from anybody else. And trust me, I have met some amazing gurus in this world, shamans, that you would think, oh my God, you should know better. But actually, that in itself is a judgment, is an opinion. We're all healing, we're all equal in our own ways of the process of healing, the process of understanding, the process of recognizing, that's the key thing. And that's why you've been brought here now. And that's why I'm smiling. You've been brought here for the reason that we're talking about today, which is, I suppose, the inner frustration within us all. How does it start? How did it start? What is the bigger picture? Well, if we start right from the very beginning, we talk about our enlightenment as pure love, spirit, whatever you want to call it, our essence of who we are, this life force that surrounds us and within us, is who we are. This isn't who we are. That certainly isn't who you are. That's your biggest battle of all. But you imagine that you come into this miracle body as a beautiful life force from our universe, the spirit world, whatever you want to call it. But you come here for specific reasons. And those reasons are, how can I conquer certain aspects of my life? So how do I conquer them aspects? Well, I want to first of all learn how to conquer anger when I come here, because I choose to learn all about anger. I choose to feel it, because in the spirit world we don't have anger, we don't feel anger. This is a world where we feel things. In the spirit world we're pure love. So this is a really amazing world. We're really lucky to be here, believe it or not, if we can just see that. It really is. But you know, the painful situations we go through, a lot of the time, this says there's something wrong with us. This tells us we're doing things wrong. This needs to stop. Because when you see the bigger picture, it's all a beautiful, amazing path and journey that we're all on. So we're in the spirit world and we say, okay, I want to learn to learn how to heal many situations. So for instance, mine was a father who was abusive. I need to learn how to love somebody and then to lose them. I need to learn how to live on my own. These are all my things. I need to learn how to get rid of the anger that's within me because of my father and what I saw within my father. So all of these things that are within us are part of the journey from being born. And believe it or not, when you're in your mother's womb, whatever she's going through at that very moment, you're actually experiencing right from that very miracle of coming into this world. So you can feel her anger, you can feel her suffering and pain, and you can wonder why. Well, actually, you know, my mother was fine when I was born, but prior to that, she could have gone through difficult issues, shocks, and you could have picked up on that. So there's so many things that we feel. So for instance, my situation was How do I heal the anger and frustration that I inherited from my father, I felt from my father? I didn't want to be angry. I knew I was filled with love like my mum, and I knew I wanted to be like my mum because that made me happy. And being like my dad made me really sad and upset. And can you imagine? I got angry, and then I got angry because I was angry. How'd you stop that one? Yesterday I was feeling a bit sad, and I was in the car, and somebody on a roundabout, don't ask about Spanish roundabouts, it's crazy, man. And somebody cut me up, and I went, oh my God, and then I realised, oh my God wasn't him. Oh my God was me with my frustration. It always is. Our reaction is how we're feeling at any given moment. Okay, there are times when somebody says something horrible, or they may smack you over the head with a hammer. That's different. I'm talking about in general, how we are and how we behave at any given moment. You know, I've come to learn that reacting in a negative way only feeds negativity and our anger. How I see other people is how I am within myself. What I hate, I become. So I chose love. I chose to be happy. I chose to work on those things. I chose not to react. I chose and recognized when I was feeling down. I choose to recognize when I'm feeling not so good. So what do? I work on myself to clear that. I surround myself with beautiful people and let go of people who are judgmental and opinionated, and wave goodbye, and that's fine. And I cleanse myself every day. I eat the right foods. I drink the right drinks if I can. I do my best to look after my body. And I try to see the positive in everything in the world. I try and focus on social media, the loving things, anything which is negative, leave that alone. Focus on your happiness every day and work towards you becoming a more loving soul and kind. What do I do every day? If you know who I am, I gift all the time, little gifts, because it makes me feel happy, because the heart that gives is always full. I work daily towards making a difference in this world because you are my brothers and sisters. But if somebody is awful to me, that doesn't mean I have to become a punch bag for them. I choose to see the good in everything and let go of the negative and the dark. If I react in a negative way because I see something negative, then I only become part of that negativity. If I see two people fighting, I'll step in and say, please, this isn't really right, honestly. Try and, do it in a loving way. Don't be angry, because then you just add to it. If you see something that you don't like, don't go and get angry and start stomping and holding a banner up saying anti-this, anti-this. Get a banner and say pro-peace. I love animals. You see how you change your world by looking at it in a different way. So each day I work towards looking at my life and always realizing that I am not perfect, that there is ego in me, that there is anger in me, that there is sadness in me. It is part of my journey to heal from those things, but never to reject them and push them out of the way, because they're always there. We can't suppress who we are. We can't get angry or bitter with ourselves because of who we are. We should recognize who we are. We should recognize these things that we need to fix, these things that we need to heal from, these things that we need to become stronger than to suppress them. Face them in the mirror. I look in the mirror and say, geez, you've got so much to learn every day. And I do, because that's why we're here. The whole point. The whole point is to become stronger than the soul that you already are, the soul that you are. Infinitely, when we move to the spirit world, we are beautiful and we're perfect. As far as I'm concerned, that's how I see it. Because whenever I attune to spirit, I only feel love and kindness. And yeah, I feel a little bit of pain if I know that you're in pain. So I suppose the ultimate message, the very end message today is, if you want to know how your family are feeling in the spirit world, just take a look at yourself. If you're happy, filled with joy, then they're happy and filled with joy. If you're sad and upset and you miss them and cry a lot because of them, then guess how they're feeling. So I see my mum every day. She comes in here. I'm just about to give a healing session to a beautiful soul now, in a few moments. And I'm filled with love. And all that love will come straight through from her family in the spirit world and make her feel wonderful, that I know. So I hope to see you all guys in Bali. I'm getting very excited. Lots of people are inquiring about Bali now, and it only starts at €1,000, which is pretty good for a holiday for 1 week. All food, all board, all the amazing, amazing, beautiful healing that you will experience from Bettina and Ajahn and myself. So I hope to see you in Bali if you can make it, and if not, then I'll share all of Bali with you anyway. I always do. Wherever I go, I share it with you. So I love you all. Thank you for subscribing to Mark Bajerski YouTube channel. Thanks for all your messages. And I am getting through as many videos as I can, but today I just wanted to speak from the heart. Didn't know what I was going to say, but I hope some of it meant something to you today. So on a final note, we are all souls who are working towards progress, towards our enlightenment and towards our inner peace. That's what the journey is. Don't be frightened of the things that are within you that you're afraid of and you are scared of because they make you feel bad or they make you upset. Face them. Get yourself in that mirror today. Look at your faults, which aren't faults. They're challenges. They're your tests. And you, my dear friend, are watching this now because you can conquer everything in your life. See you at the top of the mountain, guys. Love you all.